You know, I haven't pointed this out yet, but Poogie's all dressed up for spring, and being dressed up like a bee, it's like one of the cutest things ever. What is up, people? It is me, Monster58, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter World. In the previous part, we ended up taking on the dreaded World Eater, the massive green brute wyvern pickle himself, the Devil Joe. We were able to take him down, and in this episode, we're going to be continuing our quest to hunt these 3 Elder Dragons onto the second one. So let's talk to the huntsman, because he was assigned to the Wildspire Waste.
It's time.
Right, time to head to the Wildspire Waste. So you got an Elder Dragon to track. From what I can gather, the trail is more prominent on rock and sand. The proper course would be to conduct an expedition or quest into primarily dry areas. Once we have gathered all the data we need, we shall report to the scholars at Ecological Research. Until next time, Hunter.
We have enough data on the Wildspire Waste now. Let's go report to Ecological Research.
And so, without further ado, folks, let's get right into it. Just like the other episodes, this is just going to be me fighting this next Elder Dragon, and this will be this episode. So, because I feel each Elder Dragon is worth their own episode.
Still in one piece.
Ah, there you are. Good news. We've managed to work out what Elder Dragon has appeared in the Wildspire Waste and where you can find it. Its name is Teostra, and it's as violent as they come. They call it the Emperor of Flame and the Peerless One. In the old world, it makes its home in deserts and volcanic regions. I didn't expect to encounter one here. We have to study it. If I let this chance slip away, I'll never forgive myself. I told the huntsman where the Teostra can be found. Talk to him if you'd like to know more. So, what is it? Alrighty. So we got a new Elder Dragon named Teostra, so let's go and talk to the huntsman. What? Teostra? Haha! So this is the Elder Dragon that's been strutting around about the waste. My old friend, my old enemy. It was the Emperor of Flame that left these gashes in my arm. Right now we will face each other again. Any hunter worth his salt should be grateful for a chance to test his skill against such an opponent. Are you with me? Sign up for the quest and we shall pursue Teostra to the Elder's Recess.
A Teostra? Going after it will definitely put all of your skills to the test. I think you'll be okay with a full belly.
Yes, ma'am. Alrighty, let's go and take on the Emperor of Flame, the Peerless One, Teostra. This is a fight I definitely recommend you bring a water or an ice weapon before you come in here with fire-resistant armor, which is why I mentioned to you that I don't think the Uragan armor is too out of place instead of the Devil Joe one. Although the Devil Joe has fire resistance in its armor, this is built for fire resistance, so I am a-okay with bringing the Uragan armor until next episode. So let's eat. We already have our items, and let's talk to the handler.
Hey, partner.
It's well-developed fangs and powerful limbs, not to mention a temper. It's particularly unforgiving towards enemies, oh, you don't say. The only reason you don't hear about it smashing apart as many towns and villages as other Elder Dragons is because it inhabits volcanic areas where people aren't likely to build towns in the first place. I wonder how Teostra behaves here in the New World. We need to find out. So, let's go ahead and post a new quest. Let us go to the sign, and let us go to Teostra the Infernal. I think... Is the eastern camp might be close. Actually, no, the northwestern camp is way closer. Alrighty, and with that, let me just double check we have all of our items. Yes, we do. Alrighty, let us head to the Elder's Recess. Alrighty, let's go and grab these.
Back to Teostra. You or me? I like a good competition. Now this is what I was born to do.
Alright, bro.
Huntsman is really into this. Just watching him is getting me pumped too.
Alright, let's jump down here. Before we get into this, let's grab some slinger. You're gonna want to grab that right away. This. I've been showing you guys, these camps have been very helpful. It's really helpful to get all these camps so you don't have to necessarily do all the tracking. Although that takes away from some of the game, and in that sense of like tracking down a monster at the end of the day, I just want to present to you guys the information right in front of you. If you're playing through this for the first time and you want to track it like fully, then I totally respect that. Welcome to Teostra, our resident griffin. I don't find this fight awful. I actually find him easier than Kushala, but not, it's not easy, but not frustratingly difficult. It's weak to both water and ice, so bring whatever you want. You can bring, like, Legiana weapons, you could bring, the Holy Sabers, or the, whatever, I believe it's the, Sword and Rapiers, which is what I'm bringing. Neutral to Dragon and Thunder, and is immune to fire. You can cut the tail and break the wings as well as the face. The wings and the face are the weakest points. Similar to Kushala, this guy has mechanics, but they're more easy to deal with and not as frustrating. This guy has a heat aura, so you will take passive damage from being on top of him unless you have the armor skill heat guard. Cold drinks will not stop this. This guy inflicts both fire and blast blight, so be aware of your statuses. Null berries are a really good item here, and that fireproof mantle is also extremely good because that also prevents blast blight. He also has attacks where he likes to throw clouds of fire onto the ground wherever you're fighting. Running into these will either cause blast blight or straight up just blow up and deal damage to you. The biggest mechanic to worry about is that he'll do this attack, which is essentially a Nova, where he'll get into the air and he'll essentially blow himself up like Vegeta did against Chubby Boo, and deal immense damage. A lot of the times one-shotting you, he has to charge up, and during that time where he charges up, you can knock him out of the sky with flash pods. So just like Nullberry's flash pods are extremely useful in this fight, you'll just have to be ready to equip them right away and shoot them right away. Be aware that this attack has a lot of range, so running from it isn't the best idea, and Superman diving would probably be the better of the two instead of running away. The last thing to note about this guy is that he's quick on his feet. Despite his wings, he doesn't like to fly as often as Kushala. Again, Godspeed to you hunters, but I don't find this fight as difficult as Kushala. Teostra, everybody, the resident Griffin Elder Dragon.
Go! Fight until the last fire inside you goes out!
Alrighty, folks, Teostra. My favorite design, actually, of the Elder Dragons that we have to fight. This is my favorite by far. I don't know, I like Griffins. If you guys remember Bakugan, one of my favorite monsters from like the very first season of the show was definitely the Griffin. They were very like not like creative with like, oh yeah, it's just literally called the Griffin, but still I really loved it. Oh my god. Suck my nuts. Go into the wall. Or not, or go in the gazillion light years away. Damn, we got a really good hit on that. So you can cut off the tail, and I do recommend going for it. It's just, I don't think it's super necessary unless you're really wanting to make the armor and stuff like that. This guy can be pretty scary, so. This. We're giving him the work. I say that, we're gonna get annihilated, watch. Ow. Oh, watch out. Jesus, those, the fire, like, little pots he puts on the ground are freaking terrifying sometimes. The one thing I didn't mention in the voiceover is staying at this guy's sides is incredibly, useful. When you fight him in his, like, sort of on the sides of his abs, this guy is really, he has a hard time hitting you. I'm actually going to equip flash pods. No, that's the Nova. That's the Nova, and I can't do anything because I'm stunned. Ow. That's just unlucky. That was unlucky timing. I was going to absolutely chuck a flash pod at his face. But yeah, that's the Nova I was talking about. Like I've told you, even if, by the way, if I didn't have the fireproof mantle on, I might have been dead there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Ooh, that was close. Nice. Well, I missed a good chunk of that, but I was hitting his tail there, so I'm okay with that. Ow. Let's see if we can. Ow. Okay. So when he does that, that's when his heat shield, I think, just becomes more active and he becomes a little more aggressive. That's if I'm correct in saying that after fighting him a good chunk of times. Come on, bud. Come over here. Actually, no. It's if you're gonna knock him into a wall, be over here. Come on. Come on, fella. Here. I'm gonna go here. Go right here, right here. I'm gonna go right here. Yeah, come here, please. There's a wall right here with your name written all over it, bud. Come on, you know you want to jump. Yeah, you know you want to jump. Ah, damn. I was so close. I was so close. Come on. Turn towards me. Or not. Ow. Ooh, that hurt. Actually, I'm kind of inting here. Oh no, and I'm in fire. This is so bad. Bro, get out. Thank you. I'm telling myself, bro. Okay, this is perfect, actually. Or not. There we go. Thank God. Alright, now he's mad. Time to be careful here. Okay, nice. That was a decent first cycle. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got really annoyed at the first frickin' wall bang I tried to do. Like, really? Like, come on. He, like, you saw that. He grazed across this entire frickin' side of this, and then he just went over there, like. Alright, let's keep it going. I'm gonna actually equip flash pods right now because he's angry anyway, so. Do that. Because I'd rather be ready for him to, you know, do his, big Nova, and then I can just shoot it right away. I don't have to worry about it. Alright, there he is. Ow. Gonna do this. Thank you, Mew, for the paralysis. Very nice. Nice, we even stopped him mid-tail swipe. That's sick. The deadliest part about this guy is if you just do not bring the right equipment. I'm not joking you. This guy really isn't all that bad with the right equipment. You just need some fire resistance, and you need fire resistance. You need blast resistance. Like, just bringing the fireproof mantle is one of the best things you can do, and having fire resistant armor. It's so good to have that stuff on you. Ow, I thought he was gonna Nova there. We're okay, though. Oh, I thought he was out. I thought he was gonna do the thing again. Because he like, reared up. Aw, man, I'm stunned. Well, at least I'm stunned at this higher level of health. Thank you, Mew, for hitting me. Oh, and of course I walked right into the first. Oh my god, that was lucky. That was really lucky. That probably would have killed me if I wasn't already almost... Okay, let me unequip the... Where is the slinger? There should be slinger, like, right here. Yeah, there it is. Come here, bud. That, and into the wall you go. Oh yeah, when he becomes fire like this, his skin softens. Nice, we got the tail too, awesome. And then we do this. Woo! Very nice. Now he's angry. He's very angry. We got the tail though, that's awesome. I usually don't even ever cut the tail off this guy. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Oh my. Yeah, I gotta just dodge that. We're good. There we go, got him out of the sky. That's why I like to pre-equip them, so you don't have to, like, either that or have them fixed to your hotbar. You don't have to, like, spam yourself going through, like, all of your items or anything like that. It takes a lot to break his face, by the way. I'm just telling you that right now. To break his face and his arms, it takes a lot. I'm gonna do this. Nice, we broke his wings actually, very cool. Yeah, our weapons just getting blunt, that's the only issue. There, we broke his face actually, very cool. Yeah, we gave this guy the work. Alrighty. We had a really good fight against this guy so far. Yeah, he's already down to his double slinger here. Really sick. Like I told you guys, I do not find this guy all that difficult. The scariest part about this guy is getting caught with the wrong equipment, because if you don't have the right equipment, he'll just like chain CC you with like fire. You won't you'll get fire blight and blast blight at the same time. Imagine being on fire and then having blast blight. That's like some of the worst combo ever. You're on fire. Imagine you get like blown up and then you get stunned and then you're just on fire and you can't do anything about it. It's just so helpful to have this extra equipment. It literally, like, half of the fight is done in the equipment. Genuinely. Ooh, did we get up? Nice, I think we got a Nova Crystal. A Fire Cell Stone, very nice. That's always nice. But yeah, really not all that bad. From here, I think I can just... He's gonna go to sleep. He's asleep here. We got the tail, which is very nice. Let us go and equip this, and then we will chuck some bombs in his frickin' face. And I've shown you in this fight, staying at his sides and sort of in the corner of his like armpits is really, really like the way to go here. And then we're just gonna boom. Nice. Usually some of these explosions, if you get it just right, they'll be able to set these monsters and get you a free knockdown on them before the fight's even begun. Your next cycle. Is he not angry? Really? Oh no, I was gonna say no way he isn't. There we go, Teostra. This is probably going to be the shortest episodes we've done. Now, Teostra gear. It's another case where I don't see the gear being used literally all that much at all. Maybe some of the weapons, but I have never seen someone really use the armor. Now, I said the same thing about Kushala. It's just, what I'm saying is in the long run, the armors for some of these Elder Dragons really aren't like the best to min-max or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, it's an Elder Dragon armor set, so it's still going to be good, but it's not the optimal. So if you want to make it, it's cool. I'll show you guys I'll show you the armor. I don't think he has any significantly cool weapons, so, but I'll show you guys the armor. The armor's pretty cool on this guy. But yeah, Teostra, the Griffin himself, slain. Very, very not too bad of a fight. Alright guys, with these two Elder Dragons down, we've got one more left. In my opinion, out of the three, the next one is the most unique design of the three. This is the most unoriginal, but in my opinion, the coolest. Kushala is a very simple design. You know, beauty and simplicity, right? But is also kind of boring. This next one is very, very unique and interesting. I still really love it. So you're back. Good. I see your Elder Dragon investigation went smoothly. You're doing some fine work for us out in the field. Better than anyone we've ever put out there. Thank you so much. For now, get some rest, okay? You can handle the remaining Elder Dragons later. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. I've discussed it with the scholars a number of times now, but we still can't determine why the Elder Dragons are riled up even though we've gotten rid of Nergigante. The only thing we can all seem to agree on is that something extremely out of the ordinary must be unfolding, which means that there must be something causing it, even if we haven't had the ability to identify whatever it is yet. So what's the reason? I completely butchered that, by the way. So what's the reason? Why are Elder Dragons regrouping in the Elder's Recess instead of staying dispersed? Is there something there? And if so... Perhaps that could be my friend. Perhaps that could be what my friend has been searching for all this time. Hi, Mr. Huntsman.
Good work.
Impressive. I bow to your skill. Besting Teostra is no ordinary hunter's feat. Today you stand among the truest and finest in our field, and I consider it an honor to know you. We hunters must treasure our equals and rivals. The spirit of competition is what drives us to shine brighter. The dents in my armor remind me of the past, but a shining star like you shall guide me to the future. Thank you so much, Huntsman. You're an absolute legend. Alrighty. Last thing we'll do in this episode is show off some of the stuff that Teostra has to offer. So let's just go to the workshop. I'm actually just gonna get the armor set prepped. Get my item set prepped. Just do that. Very nice. And now we'll just go and take a look at what we got to see. Alrighty. Oh, also the thing I didn't show Devil Joe Palico armor, and I didn't show the other Palico armor. So let's go to the Palico equipment first. Here is the Devil Joe set. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. I like the helmet a lot, actually, and the weapon's nice. Here's Teostra. You look like... Oh my god, it looks so weird. The wig looks so unnatural. And here's the Kushala. Kushala's actually really cool. But it's sort of indicative. He kind of looks like a knight with the Teostra armor. That's very indicative of the Teostra armor itself. So, let's take a look at the Teostra armor. Yeah, you can see you're very much a knight. The gears are really cool on the alpha set. The beta set's also cool too. You got like shields. But yeah, very cool. What do you get on this? Let me see. You get blast attack, which is nice, but you don't get anything crazy. You know what I mean? You don't get anything absolutely nuts. You get latent power, which is pretty cool, but yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's a very simple armor set, honestly, but it looks very cool. Again, you look like a knight. Let's take a look at weapons. Let's see. Is there a hammer for you? No. Oh, no. It's just really used to upgrade the Teostra, the Anjanath stuff. That's okay. Let's charge blade. Do you have a charge blade? I don't remember this guy having many. Zora. There's nothing there. What about dual blades maybe? Yeah, you do actually. That's actually pretty cool. Look at that. It's actually really cool. Ice and blast on that. I didn't even know that existed until right now. That's actually really cool. Great sword. That's actually pretty cool. It's actually very cool. The Wyvern Jaw Blade. I think that might be made of Teostra stuff. Next is, let's take a look at Longsword. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's very clean. Again, all the Teostra stuff is just very like clean. It's very like not super flashy. Yeah, here, like look at that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's hard to see with my armor and stuff, but yeah, you can see that's pretty cool. Any of the lances? Yeah, the lances, I assume there would be stuff for Teostra in the lances. It just seems like a Teostra thing. Basil juice. Babel, that's pretty cool. Doesn't look like Teostra though. What about the gun lance? The gun lance might have something for Teostra. That's the Zora one. Actually, I guess it doesn't. Oh, that's kind of wild though. Yeah, that's actually kind of wild. Huh. Insect glaive maybe for the Teostra. Oh, Zoto Garon. That looks actually freakishly like that. Yeah, I guess there really isn't a crazy amount of Teostra, like cool Teostra stuff, but alrighty folks, in this episode we did take down the Teostra, and we are working our way to, you know, fighting that last Elder Dragon that we have yet to fight. And that'll be in the next episode. In the next episode, I will also be getting that Devil Joe armor, and I'll be showing you a compilation of me killing all the Devil Joe. But I'll be getting that Devil Joe armor in between now and that episode. And so, yeah, I think that is really about it. In the next episode, we will be taking the fight to the last Elder Dragon that we have to take down. And so, with that out of the way, I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and also follow me in the socials. Those will be linked down in the description below. And with that, guys, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode, and I will catch you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lives.